Hey Ben, 2019 to 2020 year group. I hope you're all keeping very well, and especially now that we're in the level 5 restrictions of this of these uncertain times. So when I said in the last video that that some of you guys from Donegal, Cavan and Monaghan were into level 4, you now went to level 5 along with the rest of Ireland. So again, I hope you all stay safe. My sympathy goes for all your families too, and especially now that next week all our classes are going to take place online, as it may have shown on your Alcat calendars, that your live performance classes are going to be altered, I believe, which is what it is for mine. So what I thought I'd do now is give you the next episode of my Masterclass series to keep you all entertained once again. This one is for Fear of Dying, and it was the 5th track that I had written. Again, back in February 2019, because that was around the time when my songwriting started to emerge, as in like when I started writing my songs. So once again, I'll talk to you about the lyrics, the song structure, well, the song as in play a bit of the song for you, and I'll give you some of the music. So first of all, how did I come up with the title Fear of Dying? Well, obviously we all have a fear of dying, like because we all die in all kinds of ways. But I think the most terrible fear of dying is being assassinated, and there's a couple of other ones too. But so I kind of wrote it all about that, and so I kind of wrote about what it's like when we all die. That's what the song is mostly all about. So for the lyrics, the opening lyric is, "We are all part of God's family," because obviously God created all of us, and the next line is, and he told each of us to live righteously. Like we all have to, like as in to live a happy life and to have a normal life too. But sadly we're not in normal life at the moment, but I just wish we were, as we normally would. But this year in 2020, as we know, is different. Except for January and February, of course. So basically God in this case is telling us to live a happy life and to have a lucky life too. Then he tells us to live us a happy and peaceful life. That's the next line of the song, and to never kill ourselves with a knife, because that's basically because that line there will be a reference to another verse I have in the song. Because then another line, then for the second verse in the song, I have a line that goes, "Committing suicide results in your life being in a waste, and especially to food you don't like to the taste." Because if you might be dissatisfied with the food you eat, and with this one it is, what's the word for it? Oh yeah, and obviously when people commit suicide, it's obviously a waste of their lives then. So that's just the verses. For the chorus, it goes, "We know we were born to die," because obviously, and not everybody lives forever. And then again, nothing lasts forever, but sometimes we all wish it would. So that's with that one. And then I have another one that goes, "Especially this leading to us saying goodbye." So obviously when we die, we all say goodbye to our loved ones until we meet them again in the next world. And another one, and then I have another line in the song that refers to especially for my heroes that lead up to the sky, meaning that when you go to heaven, you're obviously up in the skies. Then, like, think of all the great heroes that I lost along the way, like David Bowie, Joy Ramone. Even though I was too young to remember him, I also remembered who else did I lose along the way? And the list goes on and on. So that's that one. And that's all there is in terms of the lyrics. Now for the music. This was again based on "Fixin' to Die," which Bob Dylan had covered for his debut album. So in his one, he's more like, oh, sorry, I'm using the wrong key. His is more. Then he goes, "Being funny. Whereas I am more like this. We are all part of God's family. And he told us to live righteously. So basically, I'm basically going from a B to an E. But when I actually was playing along that, I used to think of it as we are all part of God. I go to the, but no, it's the. Now, it kind of does give the Pinball Wizard vibes to it, but I don't think that's true. It sounds nothing like it. It would be more like a. It would have. That's what Pinball Wizard sounds like, but it wasn't based on that. Also, Fixin' to Die was mainly by Bucka White, who was a fantastic blues musician. And then Robert Plant does a version of that on his 2002 record, Dreamland. So, yeah, that's, it's a really good... Now, I like the music to it, but actually Fear of Dying is my least favourite from the songs that I've written. So what I thought I'd do now is... One sec, I'll place my guitar there. Like what I did with Man with a Heart of Gold, I'll get you the keyboard out and I can give you some of the music. So just put that down there. Okay, so. And then, like I said before, I'll give you the lyrics into the chat and then you can sing along with them. And then I'll leave a link for the original recording of the song for you all to check out. There. Okay, let's just check if this is right. Let's turn the volume down a little bit. Right, so go to rhythm 8. And I'll check if the tempo is 120 minutes. Let's just have a quick listen. Yeah, that's perfect. So I'm gonna play along with the song for you and then you can all sing along with the tune too. But I'll give you a go on the... Go. Yeah, that's just the... I was just doing that just to check if the music was working right. So, what I thought I'd do is I'll probably... Actually, what I'll do is I'll turn the keyboard over here. There. Okay, so... Are we bored? Well, don't worry. You'll get entertained in just a moment as I play you the song. Oh, let me just fix my seat. Okay, there we go. So... I'll let you know when it comes time to sing in. I'll leave the lyrics in the chat for you, so you can sing along with them, and then sing it as well in your free time. And I'll leave a link below so you can check it out. I'll give you just the first verse, and it goes like this. Anyway, let's just check the rhythm. Let's see what rhythm 5 is again. Let's just give it a go. No, rhythm 8 is better. Okay, let's go. Okay, sing along. So that's the music for you. Now, I forgot to mention with the chorus, the bit that goes, that bit there actually is a bit like in the Traveling Wilburys track, Heading for the Light, with the "I know lost us in the mountain inside of you, and I'm heading for the light." So I got a bit of inspiration from that one, but I decided to speed it up a bit with the. Very similar, I think. Kind of was like the Goddess to Girl Group music that I did for you with the. So it kind of does have the Goddess to Girl Group music vibes to it there with the similar chord structure. So that's the song for you, Fear of Dying. Not one of my favourites, but I do like the key signature though. As I said before, guys, hopefully I can get some of you guys to play on board with me. Because as a matter of fact, on subject of which, for the BIM class of 2019 to 2020, my year group, it was a year ago today when I did the first live lyrical for you, and I played the Goddess to Girl Group music for you. And now, of course, it's crazy to think it's been a year already. So there you go. That's the Fear of Dying for you. And I think for one more bit in the song I have for you is that when celebrity deaths get noticed, they all get a shock. It's basically like, you know, when you follow a celebrity for a long time and then you discover that they die, and then there's a bit of a shock for you, especially for one that you've known so long. That's why I mentioned earlier on in the chorus, all my heroes have descended up into the sky, which is a reference to that they're all up in heaven now, but they're still looking down on us every now and then, and we're still thinking of them every step of the way. So yeah, there you go. That's the Fear of Dying track for you. I hope you all enjoyed that little rendition. As I said, I'll leave the lyrics on the screen for you so you can sing along to it. And I hope you're all keeping very well and staying safe. And as we know now, next week is going to be all online classes. And then we have a midterm break. So sadly enough, I won't get to see you all in person next week. But I'll see some of you online. I've got to mention that at the start. Thank you for showing up to the online classes and the in-person classes. So there you go. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.